Hey math kids, today we're going to talk about continuous data, and we're in chapter 11F, section F. So we just have two examples, I believe. Nope, just one example. So a sample of 20 juvenile lobsters, so we have a total of 20. It's just the length of each lobster, so it's going to take me just a second to write this down. Once again, looking at this in your book is probably a better idea, just in case you don't have your book with you. I'm going to write these down. It's formatted slightly different in your book. And one more row, 5.8, 4.4, 3.6, 4.2, 5.4. So once again, those are the lengths of lobsters measured in centimeters. Okay, so it says organize the data using a frequency table and hence graph the data. All right, so frequency table, we're going to have length. And since this is continuous data, it's going to make more sense to do what we did in the last video and just do a range. So we're going to say like 3 is less than L, which is the length, is less than 4. 4 is less than L, which is less than 5. So we're just saying if we're in between these numbers. And then 6 is less than L is less than 7. 7 is less than L is less than 8. Okay. And then we just need to go in the graph and figure out what all these are. So we can do it as a tally if we want, but I'm just going to do anything that's in between 3 and 4. So essentially I'm looking for something that has a 3 in front of it. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I got 3 of those. This would just be my frequency. So now anything with a 4 in front of it, I'm going to do in white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got them. Then blue is going to be for anything with a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And orange will be for anything with a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the remaining, let's see, what color didn't I use? I'll use pink. Okay. And there's 2 with 7s. Okay, and then they want us to plot a graph. So we just need to write the highest frequency is 6. So we can just say 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we go from 3 to 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so this yellow 3 is represented by that. The white 6 is our most frequent. And then the 5 just goes to 5. And then that one goes to 4. And this one goes to 2. Okay, so that would be our graph, our frequency graph. And then part B says state the modal class and explain what this means. So the modal class over here is going to be the tallest one, or the one that has the biggest number over here. So it says, so like the modal class, we're going to name it this. So modal class is 4 is less than or equal to L is less than 5 for modal class. And then it wants us to explain what it means. It just means more lobsters have the length in that interval than any other interval. So you would need to write that on your paper. I'm not going to write it though. Okay, so C, describe the distribution of the data. So for the distribution of the data, let's see, what's a good color? Maybe red. We try to look at that, and if I just kind of take that out over here, it looks kind of like this. And since this little part right here is pointing in the positive direction, it's positively skewed. And that's what the distribution is. Now just a quick reminder, if we had something that was like this, where something like that, where this little tail goes in the negative direction, that would be called negatively skewed. Once again, for the specific problem, it was positively skewed. Now, if you need additional help, please come to Math Lab. Until then, calculate.